Hey everyone, so I believe these are the last few things I'll be talking about. So, when you actually are going to um, check your opponent's hand amount, what you can do is basically you can click onto your opponent or your own icon, and into the game only or your all talking section, it'll state how many cards. For an example, mine states that I have 2 cards in my hand. And also, when you are drive checking, um, for example, here, my damage checking, it will reveal the card that has a trigger. But when a trigger is called out, it'll say that I have a victory maker, and it'll automatically state what type of trigger it will be. So for instance, victory maker is a draw trigger. It'll say that in parentheses a power of plus 5,000 power, and also comma draw 1 card. Um, it'll do that for criticals and stuff like that. But for a heal trigger, it's a little bit well, it will be the same way how it's stated, but it will not state that you can or cannot heal. It will just state heal 1 damage trigger, basically. So let's put my log damage makers to the top, and we'll check how that went up. So basically, it says heal trigger plus 5,000 power, heal 1 damage if damage is greater or equal to opponent, excluding this card. When you heal basically in game, you cannot heal if it's less, and you don't count your heal trigger whatsoever. Unfortunately, that is the rule. And also, when you actually want to end your game, you press your control and if you want to end your turn, not the game, but if you want to press Control and then press E. Then in your game or state, it'll state that you end your turn. Now, let's say I have like these 3 cards. I want to go and stand all of these up. I press Control and I press U. That stands every single card up. But if for some reason you have a card or two that cannot stand, for an example, because of Mega Colony, what you have to do is that when you stand all of your cards up, after that you have to rest the cards on your own. You have to. So if for say my half moon was paralyzed, and all these, and it was my turn, I stand up, I go and rest my half moon, but I cannot attack. So basically that's what you do. Now there are other like things to do on here. If you actually don't remember anything, you can always go to your help up here, click it, help file, click that, and there are like the how-to guides. Here's the control, basically, and there's many things that you can do as well. Now I can actually, okay, so if you actually want to show your last card because of an accidental draw, what you do is Control, and then you press L. And then you have show last card. L stands for last card, basically. And then you can type a specific amount of number of cards. What you also want to do is that if you want to check a card's information, you just basically press Control, put the card, put your mouse cursor on top of the card, and then you click it. And here's the information, the card's little picture artwork, its grade, what its build is, the attack, the defense, the critical number, and here states what its skill is, what type of clan it is from, what type of like miniature unit it is, and what type of area it is from. So Crescent Moon is actually a grade 1. It is a booster. Um, it has 7,000 attack, 5,000 shield. It has 1 critical. It is of the Oracle Think Tank clan. It is a noble. It is from the United Sanctuary. And it also has its skill, which is an auto effect. And then down here for most cards until updated and all of them are released, it'll have the cards staying. Like, even if right now it's dark, I'm sure someday the light will reach us. And I'm going to just double check here and oh yes. When you are going to start the game and you guys want to see who is going first, I suggest you guys press control and then roll. You're basically rolling the dice. The person that has the highest goes first. So basically, it's like the winner from rock, paper, scissors, shoot out of 3 goes first. So yeah. And then anything else? Oh. Oh yes. If you have Oracle Guardian CEO, a skill, then basically, or Coco, or Robert Magician, you're basically going to, and you're going to check after the soul charge, or excluding Coco's skill, because it just checks. You press Control T. What you can do is that you can view the info of the card. So it says that full moon is on the top of the card. I can either put it onto the top or put it onto the bottom. Of course, I would put it onto the bottom because, of course, you want a trigger. And so now, that is basically everything. But one more thing that I think you guys might want to learn is that what you guys want to go and do is that when you have like Lozenge Megas or any card that's your starting Vanguard that is going out of to a rear guard zone, is that you go into the stack, so you alt and click whatsoever. So what I'm going to, it's basically just the same thing. You alt click and then you click the card's icon and then you drag it onto the rear guard basically. So let's try something. I cannot view my stats. I have no idea why this happens when I'm doing the tutorial. So basically that's kind of the reason why. Okay, let's try this. Still cannot see the stack, oh well. But, okay, so pretend that Oracle, my drop zone is my stack. What I can do is that I click the icon, drag it, click and drag to the rear guard. So click, drag it to a rear guard zone, and there it is. And that's your stack. So basically that is every single little thing that I believe that I have included. So just refer to my videos or just go to the help for controls. Thank you. Please like, subscribe, comment, and or even follow me on my Tumblr, my blog for Cardfight Vanguard. So I'll have more fight videos up and use and view these videos as much as you like for help when you start out in this game. Thank you.